Welcome back to Blood Sugar Squad, your go-to channel for simple, actionable tips to manage diabetes and live your best life. Today, we're diving into the surprising diabetes journey of a Hollywood legend, Tom Hanks. Yep, the man who made us laugh in Forrest Gump and cry in Castaway is also one of the millions battling type 2 diabetes. But here's the twist. Hanks doesn't just survive, he thrives. So how does he do it? Let's break it down. Part 1. Tom's diet. Cutting sugar, not flavor.
It wasn't hard, everyone would do it.
When Hanks revealed his diagnosis on David Letterman, he joked, "I'm just like America, high blood sugar, and I can't stop eating cupcakes." But behind the humor, he made serious changes. Here's what we know, and let's be real, if we had an Oscar-winning paycheck, we'd probably eat lobster for breakfast. But Hanks? Nope. He's more of a keep-it-simple guy with a few genius tricks up his sleeve. Plant-based leanings. No, he's not gnawing on kale like a Hollywood cliché, but he does skew toward veggies, lean proteins, and whole grains. Think grilled salmon with avocado. About sugar? Here's where it gets relatable. In 2016, Hanks admitted the hardest part was saying no to the cupcake. So yeah, even Oscar winners stare down bakery windows and weep. But here's the kicker. He treats sugar like a cameo appearance and not a lead role. This way, he keeps his blood sugar from pulling a Toy Story and falling with style. And portion control? No measuring scales or crash diets. Just mindful eating with reasonably sized portions. Experts love this approach because it's sustainable. And let's face it, if Tom Hanks can resist overeating after filming Castaway with only a volleyball for company, we can probably skip that second helping too. So to recap, more plants, less cupcake cameos, and portions that don't require a life raft. Simple? Yes. Easy? Heck no. But if it works for a guy who survived both a desert island and Hollywood, it's definitely worth a shot. Part 2. Exercise. Moving like a movie star. Hanks stays shockingly active for a guy in his 60s. If there's one thing we know about Tom Hanks, it's that the man knows how to move. I mean, this is the guy who literally ran across America twice in Forrest Gump. But when it comes to managing his diabetes, his real-life exercise routine is way more genius. Forget fancy Peloton routines. Hanks keeps it old school. He's regularly spotted biking around LA or taking his dog for leisurely strolls. No sprinting, no sweat-drenched selfies. Just good old low-impact, steady movement, which, by the way, is perfect for blood sugar control. It's like his version of Forrest Gump's cross-country run, just at a pace where you can actually enjoy the scenery. Now don't get it twisted, when the role demands it, Hanks can still bring the heat. For Castaway, he famously shredded down for his role on that deserted island. But in daily life, his motto is functional fitness over flexing. Things like carrying groceries, climbing stairs, or chasing grandkids. Not deadlifting SUVs like a Marvel hero. Hanks doesn't even call it working out. As he told Men's Health, "I don't work out, I move." That's the mindset shift we all need. Because when exercise feels like a chore, we quit. But when it's just living, that's how you build habits that stick. No gym membership required. So let's recap. Walk like you're in no rush, bike like you're in a feel-good movie montage, and redefine working out as just moving through life. If it keeps an A-lister off the blood sugar roller coaster, it's worth a try. Part 3. Mindset. Humor plus honesty.
I just felt like running.
I just felt like running.
Here's where Hanks shines. Mindset. He could have hidden his diagnosis, but instead, he owns it with humor and grit. On screen, Tom Hanks has been stranded on islands, lost in space, and even survived a plane crash in the Hudson. But his real-life approach to diabetes? No drama. Just that classic Hanks charm mixed with some surprisingly powerful wisdom. That's the first key to his mindset. No shame, no blame. While most celebrities hide their health struggles, Hanks puts his out there with perfect comedic timing. But what's especially brilliant is that beneath every joke is total ownership. No victim mentality, no why me, just pure, this is my reality, let's deal with it energy. And his philosophy is simple but impactful. Discipline is greater than drama. In a Diabetes Forecast magazine interview, Hanks is quoted as saying, "Managing diabetes isn't hard, it's just necessary." Think about that. No overcomplicating, no catastrophizing. just daily choices made with quiet consistency. By talking openly about his diabetes journey, Hanks has created built-in motivation. No hiding means no cheating. And bonus, he normalized the struggle for millions. That's leadership. Not with speeches, but with vulnerability at the deli counter by saying no to the free cookie samples. So what can we steal from his playbook? Diagnoses aren't tragedies, they're just new plot twists. Treatment isn't punishment, it's just what heroes do to save themselves. And if you're gonna fight something, you might as well crack a few jokes along the way. Part 4. Advocacy, using fame for good. Finally, Hanks doesn't just manage his diabetes, he fights for others too. When it comes to his real-life role in the diabetes community, he's more like the humble side character who actually saves the day when nobody's looking. He works with the American Diabetes Association. While most celebs just lend their name, Tom Hanks has helped raise millions with his signature blend of star power and approachability. His message? Diabetes doesn't discriminate. Not by age, not by wealth, and definitely not by how many Oscars are on your shelf. But here's the most Hanks thing ever, his quiet charity work. While other stars hire publicists to announce their donations, Tom's out here funding research like it's a totally normal thing to do. No press releases, no bragging, and maybe his biggest impact? Global awareness. Every time he casually mentions diabetes in an interview, and every joke he makes about his diet, normalizes the struggle. Because if America's dad can handle finger pricks and carb counting, maybe it's not so embarrassing for the rest of us. So while he'll never play the diabetes superhero, that's exactly what makes him perfect for the role. No cape needed, just honesty, humility, and that legendary Hanks charm. So what's the takeaway? Tom Hanks proves that diabetes isn't a game over, it's a wake-up call. Eat smart, move more, laugh often, and pay it forward. Tell me in the comments, what's your favorite Tom Hanks movie? And which celebrity in the diabetes community should we cover next? Until next time, stay strong, stay sweet, but not too sweet, and keep thriving with the Blood Sugar Squad.